can't bend my elbow. Oh no.
Hello humans and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them. Collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello humans and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Oh my gosh guys, what a last couple of weeks. Well, I'm a little sore in my throat because my tonsils they're as big as golf balls right now. I just got my second shot and I'm not feeling all that together great, but I wanted to shoot something to let you know what's been going on. What you see here on my arm is a sleeve I have to wear when I'm resting, and I have to be resting whenever I'm not working. The problem I'm having is a couple of my nerves are getting pinched. The ulnar and the median nerves are getting pinched somewhere between my neck and my arm, and basically my hand's falling asleep to the point where there's like a considerable amount of pain. So that's not letting me play games, which is really depressing. You know, I didn't know how bummed out I was going to be until it happened. All I've been doing is trying to play a little bit of or a lot of Shadow of Mordor, basically, because it's what I have in the system. It's easier just to put on. But you know, trying to reduce movement is basically what I have to do for treatment, along with exercises. The other option is surgery, so you know, I'm trying to do the best that I can so I don't have to have surgery, because after the last few years I don't want to have any more surgeries. I think two surgeries in 3 years is more than enough. So I just want to update you guys on what's going on. You know, if you've been following my Twitter, you know that I'm big into AMC. Again, this is not financial advice. But I am one of the space apes, if you want to know, and it's just because the way things happen, you know, and everything that's been going on in the market. You guys know, and I told you that I got more heavily into investing after my collection started increasing more in value than my portfolio. And that just happened again, right? Just when I was getting there, guys, the PS3 prices just blown up. The value of my collection went up by 25%, which is just nuts for these games out here. I was just getting games that I wish I played when the PS3 came out, and that's basically where I'm at right now. And I just checked the prices out because I started seeing everybody commenting on, man, these prices are going nuts. And sure enough, man, now I have to do better. I have to go to the moon with this AMC stuff. Again, not financial advice. But yeah, one of the ways that I finance my collection, and you know, besides saving money and trading games and things like that, is, you know, I invest in the stock market on my own. Made a couple of good calls here and there, you know, and a couple of great ideas I had. You know, I wasn't into GameStop as much as I would like to, but I was more heavily into AMC, and you know, we're just waiting for that to do the same thing. And basically, for those of you who are not, you know, stock savvy, the stock has been shorted, which means people are betting on it, and I'm just, you know, using layman's terms here. People are betting on the company to go broke, to go down, just like they did with GameStop. I didn't believe that was going to happen because I know for a fact people love the movies. As a matter of fact, I know how much, for example, my girlfriend loves the movies, and many ladies that I know love the movies, specifically go to the movies, and I know there is no way that they just want to sit around on Netflix and chill all the time. They want you to take them to the movies, and culturally, for us, at least here in California, that's a big part of it, the drive-in, you know. So I didn't see a business that was dead, and when I was thinking those things, the stock was $2, you know, so that was just around my price range, you know. So I've gone in, I talked about it. I want to get in trouble. I talked about my opinions with my friends, and they shared the same opinions that I did, so we've been waiting for that thing to balloon or pop, as they say, and it's going to go to the moon. That's what I'm hoping for, because if it doesn't, my video game collection again is going to be outperforming my portfolio. I mean, 25% like that is just like nuts, guys. I mean, it's just incredible. For those of you who look to sell your games and stuff like that, I guess at this point, for some of you, it's a no-brainer. I want to keep my games. I know now that they're really valuable. I mean, more than I ever dreamt of. I think, if I had to put a number on it, maybe over the last 10 years, maybe I spent $2,000 in that amount of time. And it's grown way beyond that, and it's just incredible to me that they're worth this much. A lot of games that I paid for cents, less than $1, specifically the PlayStation 3. I mean, those games are 3 for $5, 4 for 10. I mean, 99 cents. That's how they were going, and now look at what's happening. That's the way it always happens, guys. For right now, if people ask me right now, what game should I be buying that might increase in price? There's only one, the Xbox One. Nobody wants those games right now. Nobody. Because it's the last remnants, really, of physical media. I think some of this generation's games are going to be collectibles, because I think this really is the last generation with physical media. So I'll be looking for those. But, for me, I'm a value guy. I try to buy things when nobody wants them. Things when they are cheap. This is how we got to this place. This is why my collection has increased in value, because I bought a lot of things when they weren't popular, when nobody wanted them, and I felt that they had some value to them. And that's the way I try to shop for stocks, right? For my stocks. I use the Warren Buffett a little bit, I use a different combination of things. Most of my investments are conservative, like my game collection. My game collection, I thought of it as a long-term investment, not for value. For me, the long-term investment of the collection was, I'm going to play these games when I'm really old, and now that I'm seeing the value of them, specifically the JRPGs, now that I can't bend my elbow basically most of the day, it makes it really hard to play some games. So I'm about to fire some up here, but this is why you're seeing less activity on the channel, is because I have to just basically, when I'm not at work, I have to be still. I can't move my elbow, which is really, really annoying, right? When you think of not bending your elbow, thankfully it's just my left hand, but it's still quite annoying. And I'm losing my voice, guys, because I had to drink hot water with lemon and salt right now just so I could shoot this video, so I could communicate with these guys. But I really wanted to let you know what's going on. And stay safe out there. Be safe. I wanted to travel, and I wanted to travel as soon as possible. So I got my shots going on. A lot of countries are requiring them. I had to do those things, and thankfully I was able to do them here quickly than I would in other places, I guess. But now I have this, and it's like thing after thing after thing is happening, and it's just getting a little bit overwhelming at some points, because my priorities are my work and my family first. This is a passion project that I do on the side. But man, it's been a trying couple of weeks. Just annoying, really. Just annoying, but still excited for the future. Still excited to travel. Very excited on challenging myself now even more with my stocks versus my game collection, man. And what a ride it's been. And I hope, and I have to challenge myself to do better, to make wiser investments so I can match the value of my collection. Alright, guys. Are you guys buying any PS3 games? Don't pay too much. There's still some bargains out there, especially from individual folks, yard sales. Maybe you'll be able to find them out there. Alright, guys, my voice is out. I will try to I will try to film a video for tomorrow for Shin Megami Tensei Atlas Mega 10 Mondays. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sticking by. And I will catch you on the next one. Take care.
New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.